it comes out at some time that the method used produces unreliable results, this is going to fall like a house of cards. Well, this whole business about, well, I don't want to say the whole business, but the Daubert rule is the product of the abuse of so-called scientific evidence by attorneys. There were companies, pension funds, individuals were bankrupted because of legal decisions that were made on the basis of so-called science, which was later shown to be garbage. So when you come in here and you tell me, well, this is what they rely on, I think that's fine, except when my common sense tells me, well, wait a minute, what's happening here when you get an image that is consistent of, I'll say it again, let's say 2,500 pixels, and you blow it up to 25,000 or 250,000, and you don't really know what fills the vacant space, that's a little struggle for me. And this is not being used to decide which camera I'm going to buy or which phone I'm going to buy when I'm at the store. This is being used to decide about whether someone's innocent or guilty of a crime. So that's why I was when the witness answered, he didn't know. And the only reason I left here, and I troubled about it, and in the end, I decided, well, wait a minute, we allow this kind of thing to happen in DWI cases where the officer is asked, well, how does the machine work? I don't know. I just am trained how to operate it. But there is a difference there. That has already passed judicial scrutiny, and this method has been judicially determined to be accurate. Has that been done in this? I don't know. So that was when I was thinking, well, maybe I should give a cautionary instruction. I ultimately, you convinced me in our exchanges that I don't want to be meddling and commenting on the evidence. I will tell you this, assuming that there's a conviction, one or more, assuming that other motions don't contaminate the whatever outcome there is, if it comes out at some time that the method used produces unreliable results, this is going to fall like a house of cards. Because you're basing this extremely important segment of the evidence on something that I'm really queasy about. But as I said when I left here Friday, this is the jury's case, it's not mine. And I'm going to let them decide. They have your photographs and your video, and they've got the testimony of the person who's worked with it, who knows a lot more about this stuff than I do. So I've decided to leave it alone. So I'm not going to give an instruction on it, but I've made my record on the high risk that I think it presents for the case. Okay, what's next?